got icons on icons on icon. You see the situation. I'm ranking all of them throughout the history books. Clearly, I am not good at Photoshop. We're starting from the beginning. In fact, like this video if you remember Legends. Can I get F's in the chat? Directly into the mids, and I do not know how to do Photoshop whatsoever. All of these items are different sizes. Beckenbauer. I scream out, I yell about the W, but I just think he needs the God status. The forgotten German. That was a major game swinger, game changer, web slinger, Spider-Man-esque type of CB that we have not seen in FIFA in quite some time. If you've gotten to this point and you have not subscribed, it's free to do so. Shake my hand and let me know. Agree or disagree with these icon selections. David Beckham, middies, baby. Time period matters. Georgie Best, Blanc, W. Especially for that time period. Again, this is FIFA 15. FIFA 16, even FIFA 17, icon center backs shifted the game dramatically. Bremer, you don't even remember Bremer. Another German right next to Beckenbauer. W, Cafu, God, new to FIFA 22. Cannavaro, I got a lot of love for him. Shifted the game, more agile than the majority of center backs at the time. Cantona, the epitome of class, power, strength, aggression, anger. Some of you might not say class because of that aggression and anger. He's the meanest Frenchman I know. Carlos Alberto, for putting Cafu there, he has to join the same conversation, the discussion board. Crespo, I really want to have him as a W because of the time period. Not current, but Crespo, FIFA 14, FIFA 15, pretty special. He's done a lot for me on a personal bias. Those body feints were crispy. Cruyff, all day, every day. King Kenny, I'd love to have him in the mids current, but when this man was introduced, he was definitely wearing the crown. Traitor or problem solver, depending if you had him or you're going up against him. Desai, W. That same grouping with the Blanc, movement. Landon Donovan, Mike's bias. We're going mid-tier. It might be a stretch. Hear me out. He's a national team legend or icon. Didier Drogba, still pretty scary to go up against. One of the most physical players we've ever seen. Clutch factor, big game, show up and show out. Butragueno, vamos. I love him. Undoubtedly a game shifter. Essien, W. I'm going to say right here, right now, I might have got over antsy, overzealous. We got a lot of players, and these tiers are about to start growing. Eto'o. Instant counterattack, through ball, merchant. He does more than that. I'm not here to disrespect, but I know that I don't want to see him running on the back end of one of those triangles. We went to geometry class together. They hydrated my friends. Eusebio, oof, FIFA 19, him and Cruyff. Green time finishes, I still have nightmares. Ferdinand, W, baby, no doubt. Stopper, overpowered, even if you went with the lower rated versions when he had the baby joint. Should have made that illegal. There's some wordplay in there. Figo, first bad pack reaction. One of those, I know what the stats look like, and if you're Portuguese, I understand your frustration. In FIFA, something is missing. There's fraudulence there. Garrincha, I love him, but we're still going to give him the W for now. I should mention, don't go anywhere. End of the video, we're going to move some players around potentially. Stevie G, I'm an Everton supporter. Bad pack reaction. There's a bias in there. I'm okay with that. Ruud Gullit, was there any doubt? Thierry Henry, the only year that he was used competitively, FIFA 18. So we're going to give that a W. Kaká, one of my favorite players of all time. Had the pleasure of meeting him. Big flex, I know. Miroslav. Again, massive supporter, but he's not good at FIFA. Discard. Kluivert, I'm putting him into the mid. Alexi Lalas, easily into the mid, and maybe even a W for the time. Remember, 78 pace was rather quick if we're going to go back some years. Now it's not even fast enough to really get you on the pitch. But for then, Frank Lampard, I'm going to be fair. If you put Stevie G into the bad pack reaction, the same got to be for Frank Lampard. Don't come after me. Those categories are there. Someone's got to go in them. Larson. He's joining. Jens Lehmann. Can we get him back in the game? I know the sizes of the cards are all over the place. I'm aware. Litmanen. Man's been getting litty before people started saying that. I still think he deserves to be in the mid. He was one of those underrated icons for me. Makelele. A secondary option to Conte, but I don't think you're getting that hyped, especially from an icon pull. So we're going to go bad pack reaction. Maldini, the best to ever do it. What do you say? I still believe at some point here, Ramos, when he retires, will make an argument to be at that exact same standard as Maldini. I'm not sure if that's a hot take or not. Maradona, one of the world's most influential and greatest footballers of all time. Rest easy. The man was polarizing. God status. Lothar, that madhouse, the builder, dominant in the midfield. God status. Pauletta is a discard, and I just think a lot of you forgot about him. Similar to a Bierhoff, maybe an Inzaghi. There's a few players that fall into the same type of grouping that were never really good enough statistically to have any levels of influence. Paulo Futra, gonna put him there as well. He joins that party. Pele, 99 overall for a reason. Petit, and hear me out, this is a W. Again, FIFA 15, 16, 17. These types of midfielders, the way that they sat in front of the back line and protected them. That safety net you needed to have. Life jacket. This was the butter on the toast. Getting better as we move the bread. The McDonald's with the French. Pirlo, how he finessed 5-star skills, no idea. Mid-tier. Puskas, I want him as a W, but I do feel that he's probably earned the God position. There's just too many stats, too much movement, too much agility, lateral side to side. It's all present. Raul, one of my favorite players. Big respect. W. Ronaldinho, was there ever any shadow of doubt? And he's got those Dino animations. They just hit different. R9, facts. Greatest striker of all time? Yay or nay? Hugo Sanchez, ooh, probably should be in the mid, but I'm throwing him into the bad pack reaction. Don't come after me. I'm just talking FIFA here. Water break number 2. Seydorf, W for yours truly. That man is still shredded. On a side note, I hope you can find some sort of picture. You will never be more jacked or shredded or just in better shape than Seydorf at any point in your life. Stoichkov, W, underrated, overlooked. Trezeguet, no, discard. I'd like for him to be better. Didn't happen. Valderrama, right next to him. Greatest hair. Patrick Vieira, God status. Good luck getting through that brick wall. George Weah, I really want him to be in the God status category. That's where my instincts are saying to go. One-man counterattack. Dangerous, deadly, efficient, prolific, dynamic. He terrorized defenses. Xavi, I like him a lot. Love him in real life. One of the best midfielders ever. In FIFA, midi. Yashin, joining the mids. Zanetti, never quite been my cup of tea. Better than a discard though. And then last but not least, we have Sedan. God status for sure. Let's review. Are we gonna have any movement? Discards, they're clear. Nothing is changing. You're gonna hold that position. For the bad pack crew, some of you will argue differently for Figo. If you want to get Figo into the mid, I'll accept it. Stevie G and Lampard, just not that impressive for me in FIFA. Something's always been missing. I'm not going to have more movement here, but I can understand if you feel that Hugo goes up. That's all I'll say. We have the best dynamic image with Yashin, but I have trouble with goalkeepers and being above a certain standard or point of opinion. Van der Sar in particular has had at the competitive level. Drogba I'd still like to see as a W, but I'm okay overall with what's happening here. As for that next category, the tiers, we have players going up, we got players going down. I know a lot of you who talk about Crespo. I already gave you my justification. Garincha could probably dabble into that God status scenario. Same with Eto'o, especially with me putting George Weah there, but it's more about the time period again with Weah at that moment in time. And on that note, I'm making no more adjustments. What's up? Let me know what you think. I'm not sure if I gave you a what's happening, my beautiful people. Apologies. And if you want to check out additional videos, you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, these are the places. As always, I have a lot more content coming out ASAP.